What up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me today. So I wanted to bring you another video or reading, um, the Divine Masculine, and let me just try to put the disclaimer on here. So um, this is a timeless reading, so it could have happened in the past, could be happening now, or could happen in the future. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So sometimes I'll say divine masculine, but for you it's divine feminine. Sometimes I'll say divine feminine, and for you it's divine masculine. So use the terms as they apply to you. This may be a reading that's for you. It may not be. Every reading is not for everyone. If you want to work with me on individual, couples, family, groups, whether it's spiritual matters, love, wealth, relationships, peace, having less stress in your life. My information is in the description below. I don't know if I left anything out or not, but just bear with me. I haven't been doing that intro for a while, so just want to go ahead and get into this reading. All right, hope everyone is having a great day, doing well. I know the weather is changing, cooling down a little bit. For some people, they're excited about it because it has really been a hot summer. Very hot, unusually hot, and I'm feeling like the sun is really being, for some reason, it feels like it's extra harsh on our skin, but I don't know if it's because so many people talk about things that are almost also in the atmosphere, so it could be a lot of things in the atmosphere that are interfering with the sun just being pure, getting on our skin, for sun gazing into our eyes and things like that. So as far as the reading goes, I feel like the divine masculine, or for you it might be the divine feminine, might be even you, if you're watching this video. But I feel like, in my case, it's the divine masculine. I feel like the divine masculine is facing some technical difficulties. And I mean that, as far as like technology and things like that not working the way it usually does, not as well as it usually does. And Mercury just got out of retrograde on the 27th of August, from what I know. But I'm not sure if retrograde started again, but it feels like it when it comes to technology, at least like computers, phones, and things like that. I feel like something is going on. They're a little glitchy, but divine masculine seems to be experiencing some technical difficulties, and I think when there's difficulties with those things, it helps us to focus more on just plain old reading and writing. And I think maybe it's this time when we're going back to the basics. And also, we all need to be mindful, but I think the divine masculine is seeing that people are trying to persuade him, pull him in different directions, get him to do things that they want to do. And he's been doing that for a long time, and he's saying no more. I'm tired of it right now. He wants to do what he wants to do. Figuring out, if now is a good time to build business. I feel like we're needing to focus more on the things that we really have in our hearts, the things that we had our hearts set on, the businesses or the practices or whatever, that we had our hearts set on that we just were not doing. I think it's important to do those things. It's a great time. Divine masculine is focusing on loving himself and taking care of himself. So self-care, looking at ways to take care of his body, his mind, his spirit, socially, emotionally, spiritually, all these aspects of us that it seems like don't always get attended to or taken care of. I think also that there are things that maybe divine masculines got in their head about, or you might have gotten in your head about, that once we actually do them, they're so much easier than it seemed in our heads. And so it's just figuring out a way to do those things. I think a lot of people are asking for help in different ways, but like I said, it might be in the form of them trying to get us, or trying to get the divine masculine to do things that are good for them but might not be the best for us. And I think it's important for us to focus on those things that are important to us and do those things, because time is out for just serving others, doing everything that they want us to do, and it's of no benefit to us. So I think it's important for us to stay focused, doing the things that we know are beneficial. It can be mutually beneficial, but I don't think it makes sense for it to just be one-sided all the time. And I think some people are being selfish, have been selfish over the years, and they're used to getting their way. And when they're not getting their way, they get upset with us because they're seeing, okay, well, they tried to fool us into doing the things that were just beneficial for them and not us. And now us and divine masculines, they're not doing it anymore. Twin flames, I think we're looking at revisiting concepts, older concepts that, of course, it seems like nothing is new under the sun, but just revisiting old concepts and seeing that they're not new at all. These are things that people have looked into in the past, and maybe we're looking at them, divine masculine, looking at them with the different eyes, with more spiritual eyes, and understanding more, being able to apply these things more. What I've been seeing, I feel like people might be a little confused about what they really want, and divine masculine might be confused about what he really wants. On the one hand, he feels like, okay, these things are benefiting me, these things are good. So there's maybe choosing between tradition and things that have been in his life, and things that, like you, divine feminines, if you're listening, and some, take it as it resonates, because just because you're in a female body doesn't mean that it's feminine energy. It can be masculine energy. We all have different energies. But divine masculine might find it tough, and over time might have found it tough to choose between the thing that's always been in his life and the thing that is now in his life, the thing that is helpful, the thing that is, good, the things that are benefiting him and divine feminine, not just one, or the other. So I think there needs to be a choice, and I think ultimately the divine masculine that is for you is going to be the one that's going to make the right choice, and that will be you, divine feminines, because divine masculines know their gifts, abilities, powers are better than ever, stronger than ever. They're more powerful than ever, and I think they're just seeing things in a different way now. One more thing, I think, something that has come up is that because I think we're on both sides, twin flames, masculine and feminine energies are more powerful than ever. I think it's important for us to pay attention to how we are using our gifts, abilities, because we can do so many different things. We have so many different gifts, abilities, talents, powers, but it's just important for us to be mindful of how we're using those things, because those things, of course, will affect us. The word karma came up. So not so much karma from the past, but more being mindful of the things that we're doing now, so the things that come toward us are good things, positive things, uplifting things. And I think that's it for this reading. Just want to thank you for joining me. Just looking forward to unions coming in for a lot of people. And I'm excited to hear from you about your union. If you haven't already come into union, what's coming up or what's happening right now for you. Always excited to hear about the manifestations, using the law of assumption, and getting the things that we really want out of our lives. And so want to bring you another video soon about this topic. Thank you again for joining me, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Love y'all. Bye for now.